Hello, my little supernovas. Welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to be able to share the experience of being in the UK with my sisters for DragCon UK. Unfortunately, I couldn't be there, but my Snatch game was supposed to be King Charles, and I want to show you guys what I can do with that. Now, to be quite honest, I thought that Snatch game was going to be the one thing that took me out in the competition. Who knew that it'd actually be so early? I really did think that I'd make it the Snatch game and then that would kind of be my end. I'm one of those girls that's like situationally funny. Like things just like the things I say, the way that I am is just kind of like charming and funny, and she's a little bit stupid, she's a little bit quirky. So when it comes to being like very quick and on the spot and improv-y, that's not necessarily my jus, that's not necessarily my cookie. So today we are going to be getting into some King Charles drag, but not really drag. It's kind of just going to be like character makeup. I'm kind of living my oh my god fantasy with this one. I'm gonna make him look like really old and really decrepit because that was the way I was gonna play him, was like super old and super senile. So I'll do a base, then I'll add like crazy contours, and then we'll add the other bits and pieces. As we get ready today, I actually asked on my Instagram for everybody to send in questions for a little Q&A. So as I go along, I will just answer these questions and y'all will stay informed. So I'm gonna do like all the little prep work to start doing my makeup, and then we'll meet back here. Wait, that was a little bit too easy. I just had to put on this wig cap. I didn't have to face tape or anything, so... You know, I wish that I didn't have to face tape, but Crystal Versace has me ruined. Let's jump into our first round of questions. I'm gonna go in like threes maybe, and naturally do it as well, but like, I just wanna see what we've accumulated, because there's a lot. Oh my god, this question is, did Michaela learn to game? No. This girl showed up to a game night and she didn't know how to play Mario Party. Where did you grow up? What happened, Michaela? Like, something serious happened here. Why don't you know how to game? The way that we had to teach her how to roll the dice. Okay. I am very glad that you're good at drag. Do you love Perla's dog? Of course. I love Bubs. Bubs is the best dog ever. I love pugs. Pugs are so great. They snort, and also Perla does this weird little thing, because obviously Perla is a weird little girl, and she loves when Bubs has sweaty feet. It smells like Fritos. I mean, come on, Frito girl. Fritos kind of look like little witches' hats, which would make so much sense, because not only does she love her little condom beanies, but also she's obsessed with Wicked. So, pop off, girl. We love our Frito queen. Pug and Perla go great together. I'm not talking about her face. Ooh. Also, some of these things are not even questions. Some of you guys are just like, I love you so much. And I'm like, work. You could DM me that. You can put it in my comments. There's a lot of places that you can put that. This is a Q&A, sisters. Q&A. Can you see that? No, you can't. Oh, Q&A, sisters. Q&A. Alright, let's start getting into this base of the face, and I'll answer some more questions as we go. I currently have a new makeup setup, like new makeup bags. I have a brand new like vanity mirror. There's a lot of new things happening, so we'll see how I acclimate to this new space. Today's makeup isn't supposed to give like super sexy drag queen. Today's makeup is just supposed to be character makeup, so I'm doing a very simple base of, I'm gonna mix some of this blush, because obviously he's British, so, and I'm like half British, so we have very red tones in our skin, so I'll mix my blush and foundation as I typically do, but I'm only using one foundation, and I'll only do concealer, and then the rest will be down to like contouring. This next question says, is there any phase you had in your drag career that you wish you skipped? Love you, Supernova. Honestly, if there's any phase of my drag career that I wish I skipped, it's not because I was booger boots when I started. I was really hot when I started, and that was one of the things that was very appealing about me. But I would probably skip the beginning of my drag career because I had no performance experience. Me getting on the stage at the club and performing was my first time ever on stage. Like, it's the first time I ever performed. And she was booger down. She couldn't perform. And it's actually really funny because people, after like seeing the lip sync on Drag Race, they're kind of like, oh, Tara can't perform, Tara can't do this. Babes, I was in a pencil skirt. What could I do? What can you do in a pencil skirt? Please tell me what you can do in a pencil skirt. You can hardly walk up steps in a pencil skirt. There was nothing I could do. As Luna Dubois said on the powder room, when she seen me in that dress and heard the first beat of the song, she went, bye Tara. But yeah, I would just skip the beginning just because like you're figuring everything out, and I think that's where a lot of people would skip. This next question is, how long did you have to come up with that? Okay, how long did you have to come up with that super sickening verse? We didn't have that much time, and also I never did anything like that before, so I was like, listen, whatever I write down, if it sounds okay and it sounds like I'm on Drag Race, why not? Like, let's do it. And it may be confusing to some of y'all, but that's because you're city folk. Like, you just don't get it like we do. Us rural girls, we have a different upbringing. We have a different lifestyle. The rural girls got it. They understood. They ate it up. I'm trying to get this bag open so fiercely right now, and it's not, oh, okay, I got it. Now I'm gonna use my L'Oreal Infallible Concealer to really make myself look gaunt. I want to look sunken in. I want to look a little bit crazy. Now with this look, I'm not going to add any blush because like as we learned with Perla, if you don't use blush, then you look very dead. And that's kind of what I'm going for. Maybe this is just a Perla tutorial. Now I'm just going to soften out the harsh edges here with the remaining foundation on my Beauty Blender. I'm not too worried about my forehead on this day because you will see. Now let's powder this face. Alright, so as the King Charles mugs bakes, we're going to answer some more questions. This question is, do you think Xana played the villain just because she wants to stay longer? No. I think that whenever you go into reality TV, no matter who you are, you know that you want to make an impression, that you want to make things memorable, that you want to make good TV, because that's why you're there. I think that Xana was playing the game, and I think that all of us were playing the game. You can't just say, oh, she was trying to be a villain. She was stating some facts, and sometimes being blunt and stating the facts may come across a certain way in an edit, but Xana is the biggest sweetheart ever. That is sister. So don't let that be lost on you. Sometimes people forget and they get too caught up in the drama that they see on TV. All of this has been resolved. Nobody has any harsh feelings. So let's check back into reality, or maybe just ask the people directly what happened and where is it now. And then just be satisfied with their answer. This one asks, are you single? No, I am not single. I am in a 7-year relationship, actually. Our anniversary is November 10th, so it's just been a little over 7 years. So I love my boo, I love my thing. We got together when I was 16, he was 17. So I love you, Riley. I'll put a picture of me and Riley like right here. This one says, would you like to be in, no. Oh, come on, dyslexia. 1, because I have 2 points, so this is multifaceted. Would you like to be in an all-star or versus the world? Yes, I would. It's spelt wrong, is the dyslexia of it all. Yes, I would love to be on another franchise of Drag Race. Something else to do with Drag Race. I would love to do any reality TV to begin with, but it would be so cunty to be on Drag Race again. And then I can really prove myself. I feel like I let myself down a lot, and I know that everybody's like, oh, you didn't let me down, and I'm like, okay, I didn't let you down, which is great, because that's how I felt when I left the show, but I did let myself down. And I know that I have a lot more to prove, and y'all have seen that. Y'all have been saying this should have been on the show. All of these looks have been posted, and I have to agree. And 2, are you a Lebanese? Yes. Why do you think so many drag artists, not you, you're great, okay, clock it, seem to ignore or actively degrade burlesque as an art form? I just think that sometimes drag queens think they're a little bit too high and mighty, think that our art form is the only art form of performance, but babes, no. Burlesque is gorgeous, is amazing. I want to host more burlesque things. I want to do more burlesque myself. I need to take a burlesque class. Let's give like a huge shout out to the burlesque community here in Newfoundland and Labrador, specifically in St. John's, because y'all are killing it. Y'all are hot as hell. How was your birthday? My birthday was 2 days ago. I turned 24. Ooh. It was so nice. It was amazing. I got to have some fun with my friends, and I got some fun little cute gifts. It's actually wild to say that I'm 24. It's wild that like all of this happened in my life so quickly. Like when I went to Drag Race, I was the youngest queen in the actual workroom. So everybody else has been doing drag for years beyond me, and I was just like the little girl, the little drag baby just walking in being like, hi, I'm here for the meet and greet. Okay, would you rather do a gig with or y'all are some shady whores. Y'all are some downright shady, ugly whores. I cannot believe that you would say something like this. I can't even believe you would suggest something like this. I can't believe that you would send something like this. This is nasty. This is vile. I wouldn't do a gig with either or. And you know what? I probably wouldn't do a gig with you either. Okay, what type of question is this? Any plans for tomorrow? No, queen. I'm working. I'm slaying. Ooh. I hate that. Ooh, I hate that. Ooh, I hate when people do that. Which queen was your biggest competition? I would say walking into the workroom, Michaela. And I would say Michaela because, like, look at the drag family she comes from. And everybody in Canada knows who Michaela is. So, like, obviously, if you walk in and you see Michaela Couture, you're gonna think, oh, there she is. Give me that beaver, babes. Well, no, not give her that beaver. Give me the beaver so I can make the decisions. Which queen would/have you hooked up with? Oh. Sister, I don't do this. I don't do the sister dick. The sister dick makes you sick. And I have a very fragile and weak immune system. So I could never do this. And also, I just don't think it would be sensible for a girl of my young, petite, tiny age to be with men of these ages. And there's also women here, but of those ages, damn. So no, I would not. I shall not. I will never. She will never. But if we're being real, many. And, ooh, girl, listen, there's no past tense in that. That's if there were no sisterhood, if there was nothing of that sort, nothing of the sort, then many. Y'all want to get me in trouble. And you know what? I'm willing to get in trouble. Rank the queens top to bottom. Well, I think that I would put myself first, and then everybody else, like a pause, like the powder room. Everybody else. Oh, okay. This is very he, she, we, they, them, non-binary, no deodorant tea of you guys. Have you ever contemplated your gender identity? I.e., are you trans, non-binary, binary, fluid? Also, what are your pronouns out of drag? So I'm being respectful. I love you. Right now in my life, I'm at a point where I'm very gender fluid. I don't subscribe to anything within gender, and I never really have, but I'm kind of like discovering myself more. And I'm at a point right now where I'm very gender fluid. So you can call me whatever, but I don't love to be called handsome, and I don't like to be called a man. So you choose, just don't choose those others because I said that I don't like them. Exactly. Oh my god, is this my coming out story? Y'all really want to know who I would bang from the season. I really hope that it isn't Minnie. I hope there is nothing Minnie about him. I hate myself. How much did you spend on your runways? In total for my runway package, I spent nearly like 15,000, and that's wild because like none of my looks are extremely huge by any means, but the thing is it's so expensive to get things here. It's so expensive just because of like import fees on fabric and stuff here, so everything is gonna cost me a little bit more. Like I was having to pay, and you can ask Perla this when I was getting wigs from her, I had to pay like $200 in shipping just to get it here on time when I was ordering things from away. So like if you had to add in shipping, makeup, the actual fabric itself, everything else for every look, like jewelry, accessory, all of these things, then yes, it does come out to that amount, which sucks. And this is the game that we play. Tucked or untucked? Okay, this is really funny actually, because when I first started doing drag, I would do what they call the monster mash. Y'all can make of that what you will. Now, I do it properly. Use a tucking panty, girls. It tightens it all up. It takes it up. It makes me feel more puss. It makes me feel more cunt. The Monster Mash is out. That is so like 2000s. Ooh, speaking of Mario Party with Michaela, somebody asked, which character on Mario Party? Usually I like to be a little lady, but I gotta say, I do love a Toad or Yoshi. I love the little characters, because I'm just like so tiny and I'm so little. What are these questions? Again, guys, is Tara a virgin? Why the sexual questions? Can we like move on? Like, this is YouTube. This is gonna be monetized. Y'all are gonna get me kicked off and banned from this platform. Is Tara a virgin? No. What? Girl, no. Okay, this next question. How did I get into drag? Very nice, very mild. What a nice little question. I feel like I'm doing an audition tape again. So how did I get into drag? I got into drag because of my boyfriend, actually. I was like very repressed growing up as a queer kid, and I wouldn't let myself dive into any queer media. So when I met my boyfriend, he introduced me to RuPaul's Drag Race, and he also introduced me to listening to Lady Gaga, because I would like never let myself before. But he showed me drag, and then after my second year of university, I was like, listen, I'm gonna try this cross-dressing thing out. Like, I already have a makeup artist background. Let's see where I can take this. And as soon as I went to the club, I was booked and blessed ever since. So I was very lucky in that case. I kind of ate. I think I ate. Oh, damn. Okay, wait, that wasn't as hard as what I thought. So all I had to do was I did just go in first and did strokes of hair with this, the NYX, which one is this again? The NYX Lift and Snatch. And then I went in with the NYX Epic Wear on top of that and kind of did strokes but smudged it a bit, and it gave like the gray tone. This is not bad. I thought this was gonna be a horror show. I did this so quickly too. So come on, innovation. Alright, so before we get before we get into full King Charles drag, I'm gonna answer some more questions. What's your opinion on blush, blush blindness, and blush? Well, I think that Perla has a lot of opinions on blush, and more opinions than Perla is Brooklyn. And I'm sure that you guys can ask them and they would give you so many different answers, but to me personally, I think blush is gorgeous. That was one of the things that the judges pointed out on the panel when I was sitting in front of them. They said, girl, like, this blush, your makeup, you have the best makeup in the cast, because yes, correct, and your blush, like, you do so much blush and it looks great. I don't think there is such thing as blush blindness. Like, we're doing drag, like drag it up, make it crazy. Today, I'm doing no blush because this applies to the look. It also depends on the look that you're doing. A random celebrity crush would be King Charles. Ooh, fuck. Wieners and hot dogs. That Delta Works says again. Oh, wieners and nuts. Fuck, it's Christmas. Girl, what wig? This is my real hair. This is my real hair. I snatched this up yesterday. Look at these inches. A new cut. A new color. Oh, ooh, she's shedding. Bitch, I am balding, aren't I? Alright, let's get all of this together, and then we'll meet back up here for the final reveal. Is this thing on? Hello. Hello. I've got the keys to the kingdom, and I'm so excited to be here today to teach you guys about my mother's snatch. The snatch was very, very highly regarded in the palace. The Buckingham Palace. Alright guys, thank you so much for tuning into today's channel. Not the channel, sorry. Oh, for tuning into today's episode of Soup or Nova? What? I want the soup. Thank you all for tuning in today to today's video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and never forget to bob it. Alright, I love you all so much, my little supernovas. I love you. Oh, thank you.